Hello everybody, and today we're doing another Sims 4 Speedbuild video, and today it's a little bit different as you can probably see we are doing the Rorybuilds challenge, and this is the June lot, which is that little beach house, and I think it's really cute, and yeah, I thought it would be a challenge to try and do something, well, it's a little bit different than someone else, like a floor plan that someone else had picked, because usually I pick, like if I'm going to do it by floor plan, I spend quite a while like searching and like thinking, will this actually work in The Sims and everything like that. So yeah, I'm sorry for all the movement. Like, I really regret it. But I was like, while I was building it, I wanted to make sure it kind of looked like what we were, like the image for the actual like outside before we actually style it all. I wanted the actual base to look kind of like the image. So, I mean, yeah, I think my window at the top's a little bit big, but then I liked it. And yeah, as you can tell, we've gone for a nice like Mediterranean style because I thought that was a little bit different. It's not really a style I build with very often. If like at all, I don't think any of my builds have been using like the Mediterranean stuff that you get with The Sims. Maybe we'll do another little like starter home or something, a little Mediterranean starter home. Maybe, we'll see. But I really like how it turned out, and I hope you do too. We experiment a bit and we do some whole new stuff that I've never even done before, and I don't even know if it's a thing that people do, but I think it looks pretty cool. I wish I proportioned this a little bit better. But yeah, and a lot of it all changes as we go. As things tend to do. I wish there was a nice big like 3 window. I suppose there is in like some of the later packs, isn't there? But I don't have them. Obviously, I need to spend some money and actually, get some more packs. As I haven't bought anything since Vintage Glamour, so. And then I don't even have anything from like before that. That was like probably like 2 expansion packs. I got it all at the same time as well. So I got the 2 expansion packs I've got and Vintage Glam at the same time. And I haven't bought anything since, and I didn't buy anything before. So I don't have a lot for my game right now, but who knows? Maybe if I save really hard, I could actually get some stuff. Maybe. I really wanted to have like a nice like marbly tiled floor, but they don't really have one. Not that I could see anyway. There could be one in there, but that's what I wanted, so we had to go for wood in the end, and I know wood isn't very realistic, but it's okay. It looks nice with the build. And I was thinking of using some of those lights because I thought they looked cool. But then I was like, well, actually, where do I put them when it's all decorated? So we didn't actually use any in the end. Now the house ends up being like a proper like book nerd / arty nerd house in the end. I mean, yeah, it's like pretty standard throughout, but I really tried to give it a bit of clutter and stuff this time, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with the cabinets. I'm no good with the island cabinets. I was just like, I really want it to look nice and like it properly goes, but in the end we just like do it how you normally would. There you go. Island cabinets. And what also annoyed me is there isn't a bar stool that matches like the theme we're going for. So we just have those in the orange. It kind of works, and I know the cabinets are quite high, but I think they look okay in like the in the space we've got. I'd never be able to reach them personally, but I struggle to reach my cabinets at home anyway. And those are normal cabinets. I can reach the bottom shelf, but anything above the bottom shelf is a struggle. And we're doing this little lighting trick because I haven't done it for a while. And it does light up the bottom counters quite nicely. And yeah, I quite liked how we added some cabinets above the fridge. I hope the fridge is usable. I haven't actually play tested this. Whoops. I also wanted to get some curtains in, but again, there wasn't really any curtains that I felt matched what I was going for. And the windows we'd used. What I don't get is why, when they developed the game, they couldn't give us complete sets of furniture. They'd all match colour-wise. That's all I want, is some matching furniture. And it all changes yet. Well, the living room changes a few times because I'm like, I don't really like what I've got right now. It just looks a little bit plain, takes way too much space. So we get rid of it. Like with this one, there's this really cool, I really like the orange cloth. But when you get the coffee table, there's not a matching version of the coffee table. I mean, is it so hard to have a matching coffee table? Obviously it is. And that rug was too big. I don't even think I have a rug in the end. And yeah, so this house even has like proper skilling items and everything like that. You can paint, you can do your chess. And that's about it. I don't even think it has a computer in the end, but you don't need one. And I don't get why this plant doesn't go on things. Why is that a floor plant? It's too big. Well, it's too small to be a floor plant. And the game seems to think it can't go in objects. I'm just a little bit salty, obviously. Trying things in a new style always, like, brings out my frustrations with the game a little bit. Because it's just so hard to, you know, like, actually figure out what you want and stuff like that. And why does nothing match? I mean, that's the problem. With a lot of my builds, I'm quite safe. I use all the same furniture, so I know what matches and what goes. So, yeah, when you start using a whole new style, it really highlights some of the lack of colours. All we need is swatches like The Sims 2. If that's how they wanted to do it, you know, with swatches, they should have just done it like The Sims 2. Especially as that is the game I'm playing at the minute. It really highlights that is what this game needs. Because then you could have all the coloured beddings and... Just all of the beds could have the same set of bedding. And they just have different frames. That would be cool. Why can't they do that? I'm sure there is a very good reason why, but I just can't see it myself, personally. We're adding in lots of clutter. And a bit of like painting, and it adds a little bit of colour here and there. Yeah, the bedroom I think is like my favourite room in this house. Because it looks so cosy and everything like that. It looks cosy and cute. and I like that. So, looks like we're now going to work on the garden. And the garden is what took me forever. Just so you're aware, the garden is going to take us a long time because I was like, what do I want to do with it? I don't know. What gate should we use? In the end, we don't even use a gate because it totally changes. Yeah, so gardens are not really my thing, and I was wondering, like, I want it to match the style of house, but I don't want it to just be cactuses, and I don't want to, like, yeah, I struggled with the garden. See, look, we tried cactuses. Ooh. Yeah, gardens are not my forte a lot of the time. I'm getting better, I think. I mean, I like how the garden ends up in the end, but it was a lot of effort getting there. I even googled pictures of like Mediterranean gardens to see what inspiration I could take, and in the end I take it from like this image of some walled gardens. And I was like, ooh, I like this. How can I replicate this in my game? And it took a while, but I think I was quite successful at like replicating a walled garden. I just wish that when you actually put down the foundations, that it had a dirt texture as well as a grass one, because that would have made it perfect. And you'll see when I'm actually doing it, but yeah, actually having like a dirt or a sand texture would have really set off our walled gardens. Because you can't terrain paint it, which is what I normally do, because it just doesn't work like that. So you have to like actually find like use the grass one, and it just doesn't like really add up. So here we are, our first attempt of the wall gardens. I was like, I need a bush that's not going to stick through the edges. Oh, even those stick through the edges. I'm like, let's make it a bit thicker. See if that works. That one doesn't even fit, and then we try this. I was just thinking these are just a little bit green for what we want, and then nothing actually fits in the space we have. So it all changes. And I get better at this like later on, and I'm like, oh look, there's this little L-shaped piece. When we get to the end of it, doing the walls, I'm like, oh yeah, why don't we use this instead? That would make a lot more sense. And I also realised something I obviously forgot, that you can actually copy stuff. I totally forgot you could. When I was doing the black cliff cottages, I was like, yeah, it would be so cool if you could copy a house, like you can in Prison Architect stuff, so you can copy. And actually, you can. I totally forgot. It's because I don't really have a need to copy stuff most of the time. It's not a feature I use, but it is a handy feature to have. So yeah, here are our little wall gardens. I use those flowers to kind of hide the fact that it is grass underneath. And we even use this technique later on in the back garden too. I was thinking of putting it a wall, but walls don't really fit. And these houses don't really have like a mailbox that like fits them. Mostly because I don't get the whole thing with mailboxes really, because I have a letterbox. People post in my letterbox. I know who comes through the door. I don't have a mailbox. So yeah, this is going to be the back garden. And I really like the back garden. It has a nice pool. Because it's a Mediterranean like house, you kind of expect it to have a pool. Plus it's meant to be like a beach house. It doesn't really end up being a beach house because where would you put a beach house in The Sims 4? We haven't really had a world where you need a beach house. Which is a shame because I think they're really missing a trick there. I quite liked in the Sims 3 you could use beach houses properly. There was even proper lots for beach houses. Not that I did much building in The Sims 3. I did, but I mostly played The Sims 3 for the actual game, not just the building, like I do with The Sims 4. At some point we will play Sims 3 on the channel, if my computer can take it. Which is saying a lot, because my computer is a beast. It's like the old beast, but a beast. And yeah, it has always struggled with The Sims 3. I have tried every trick in the book, and it just doesn't work, so I've given up. I think I even need to reinstall all my Sims 3 at the minute. I think some of it's been taken off Origin and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I decided the front of the house looked a little plain. So I was like, hang on, let's put these in. They had a little bit of depth and texture to the build, and I went a little bit OTT and realised I hadn't changed all the windows. But yeah, I was wondering if we could add some plants and stuff to that side, but because it's on foundations, a lot of the climbing plants don't really work, which is a shame. I wasn't willing to put a bush there then fake the climbing plants. Anyway, we're now into the screenshots. I hope you have enjoyed listening to me ramble and complain about The Sims 4. But I do enjoy building. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like this video if you have, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!